Hello, welcome. I am jumping on here to share the September Hip Kit Club kit. I have opened this one. I have coordinated papers. I don't know about you, but this time of year gets super crazy in my craft room. There are Christmas things that are being released. There are Halloween things that are being released. Halloween is right around the corner. And I wasn't feeling really good one afternoon. And this got here. And I was like, okay, do I get up not feeling good and run in there and make an unboxing video? And I just honestly didn't have it in me to do that. So I sat on the couch and I went through this. And y'all, I am in love. Again, Hip Kit, when they send out their things... Oops, I'm trying not to knock over water. I've been painting today, getting some things ready for my October 13 tags of Halloween. So kind of in that making of backgrounds phase. I'm trying not to knock over some water. But like normal, if I dig down here in this, fantastic packaging. There's the little thank you note card that talks all about it. We're going to pull all of this out and get rid of this box because, quite frankly, I don't have room for it on the desk. That is how crazy messy it is. But in every box, you get this fantastic thank you card. It's always themed. I am wondering, and I don't know anything, but I'm wondering if, and I just haven't paid attention to this, and I will, though, when the October kit comes out. I wonder if this is a hint towards what the October kit might look like. Like, are they sending us a sneak peek of something that's coming? I don't know. But, wouldn't that be cool if it was? Because look at how pretty those leaves are. All right. So, this is amazing. You get it every time. Tells you about the subscriber benefits in case you aren't a subscriber. Tells you about where to join the Facebook group. Tells you about their YouTube channel. Lots of good information on there. And it's good to see month after month because, quite frankly, I don't always remember. All right, so let's dive in. In this kit, in your monthly kit, you get one sheet each of the pattern paper. And then you get some embellishments. And then there is also an embellishment kit. And I have taken everything apart, but I believe that this was the embellishment kit. See, this is why I don't do this. Ugh. Now I'm wondering if this was some of this. I don't think it was. I really think this was the embellishment kit. So we'll start here. We have cardstock stickers, puffy stickers, chipboard stickers, some more cardstock die cut pieces, some vellum die cut pieces, and then these adorable mini tassels. Very, very cute. Now, one of the things that I always love about the kits, besides the fact that they coordinate so well together, is that you get so many things. Like, there's 65 puffy stickers on here. Look, you could do a whole banner of little tassels. There's a little suitcase, some apples, cameras. You guys, if you've been around my channel for half a minute, you know I love a good camera. And these I'm super excited about. Okay, this is more than one sheet. This has to be more than one sheet. And it is. Look at that. Oh, now that's fun. All right, all right, all right. All the ideas are flowing. How great would this be for a countdown? You know, recently I had a video on currently as a theme. It was a hop that I did here on YouTube, and it was kind of like life currently. Well, how neat would this be to make kind of a currently list? Maybe things you love about fall. I love all of these little word stickers. Goodbye August, hello September. Nothing's better than curling up with a good book. Oh my goodness, is that true? Get me in my Snuggie. Get me where there's nothing else trying to just pull my attention. And all I want to do is read. All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about some paper. So I do get the basic paper every time. I get one package of it. Although after looking at this one, I may wish that I'd had two. And then I get an additional package of whatever that month's pattern paper is. So in the kit, you get one sheet of each. I always get a second pack simply because I don't want to have to choose. I mean, life is hard enough as it is when I don't have to choose between sides. So, for example, look at how cute that you've got stars on one side and then this great grid. We've seen this paper before, just so that you know. Trying to think what layout I used it on and what kit that would have been in. But I love that, and I love that it's in those really pretty purples. Then we have this doily looking on one side, and look at how pretty this is. This is so giving me It's a Small World vibes, which was created, or not created, Disney created it. But the artist behind much of the work is a woman named Mary Blair. I love Mary Blair. I love her vibe. I love everything about it. All right, that'll be a tangent. We won't go there. We have hello tags, and then this really pretty plaid. I like that. I see some fussy cutting in my future. Then we have this painterly stripe, and on the back is this really cute pink and coral color heart. Those would be fun to be fussy cut too. Then we have a pink on pink on one side, and then the other side is a rainbow. This is very 1980s to me. Feels very much like my childhood. There's a photograph somewhere, and I have to find it. My mom probably has it shoved in a drawer somewhere. But it's me and my brother at Epcot, and we're in the American Pavilion sitting by the fountains. It's in the middle of summer, y'all. If you can avoid going to Disney in July, just don't. I'm telling you, it's 9 million degrees. Like, the sun is about 30 degrees cooler than Orlando in July and August. But anyway, my brother has on a t-shirt, and it has this kind of vibe going on. And so every time I see something like that, it reminds me of that 1984 photograph of us at Epcot. And y'all, if we even had like even the inkling that we would not have been murdered on the spot, I really think we would have gone swimming in the fountains. But there was something very different about life back then, and that was not even a thought. And by the way, this was my Disney experience growing up. Y'all, my grandparents lived in Tampa. We had moved away from Florida. We were living in Arkansas. We would go back every summer. That was just our thing. We packed up. We went to Reed and Olita's house in Florida in the summer. I think it's part of the reason that I don't do hot weather anymore. I have hot weathered myself out. But we never stayed on Disney property until Thomas and I got married. No, I take that back. I absolutely take that back. I stayed on property one time before then. Once. And that's when I was in high school. And we stayed at the Grand Floridian. Mom and my brother and I. That's the only time we stayed on property. And then Thomas and I got married, and we stayed on property. And we did lots of trips. We took our kids every year. When they were younger, we had annual passes. Which, by the way, there is a break-even point. And if you want to get hooked up with some information on how you can save money and book trips, I have an amazing friend that I can hook you up with. And I mean, Jamie is thebomb.com. So, I am on a tangent, and I don't mean to be. I am so sorry. Anyway, this is giving me lots of throwback memories, which I really kind of love. Ooh, look at how pretty this flower is. And then the colors for this, I really love, because they're not full-on fall. You know what I'm saying? They're not like all orange and brown. They're, you can tell they've darkened down the shade a little bit, so we're getting some deeper, richer color. So it's almost like it's a transition collection. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a transition collection. It's not so far away from the brights that we just had in the summer kits that you couldn't mix some of these pieces in. Like I'm thinking of this specifically. But there are also these deeper, richer purples and blues that are really giving me fall vibes. Early fall vibes, like that before it's sweater weather. Fall. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh. Also giving me very Disney vibes from over in the Morocco Pavilion at Epcot. Look at how pretty that is. Ooh. Oh, Hip Kit Club, you do it to me every time. I get so inspired by what they send. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. Okay, this paper is the kind of paper that makes me wish that they did open stock, because I would totally buy extras of these. Yeah, I would totally buy extras of that one, which I get, and I'm not complaining. That is not a complaint, but it is definitely a wish. Like, ooh, man, beautiful. I love this. I love this. All right. Ooh, this is pretty. I love the tone on tones when they're not geographic. Geometric. Good grief. And look at that dot. Oh, that is totally a fall dot. I love it because we're starting to get these darker, richer tones. I cannot wait to see the October kit, because I bet you money it's going to work well with this one. Oh, and look at that rainbow. Look at that rainbow. Beautimous. Beautimous, beautimous. All right. I am loving that. Now, again, this is one pack of paper that comes in the kit, and then I do buy the additional one mores of all the pattern papers. But can you see why? I mean, hello, having to choose? No, 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 boy, no. Then I also get the basics, and it'll always have a really pretty pattern. This one is kind of that Moroccan Pavilion vibe, which I love. And then the other side will be solids. So, that said, that's 3 different packs of paper. That's the main kit, the extra pattern paper from the main kit, and then the solids. So, I don't want anybody thinking that they didn't get all their paper. This is extra. Extra, extra. Alright, now, talk about extras. This is one of the dies from this month. I liked this little leaf. I liked the shape of it. I don't do a whole lot of dies, but I really like this one. And then I also got this month's stamp, and I am in love with this. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to play with this one. It is going to be so much fun. So those were 2. These are singles, so they don't come in a kit. You have to grab those separately. All right, let's get into this. This is the main kit. And this month, the specialty piece is this number die cut. It is fantastic. I think they're laser cut, actually, because I'm seeing what almost reminds me a little bit of that laser cutting look, because it just says die cut sheet. But I really like the numbers. It's going to work really well with the number stamp. Then you get some embellishments in the actual main kit. You get lots of stuff in this main kit. I mean, it is really packed for what you're paying for it. So we have cardstock die cuts, more little cameras. I told you it's a whole camera thing. We'll talk about this one in a minute, because this one kind of was interesting to me. Then we have chipboard shapes. There's some frames in here. There's some shapes. There are more numbers. Really grooving on the numbers. I'm seeing lots of ability to like make list and document things, which I think is fantastic. And I think I need to do more of that. All right, then we have layered stickers. So these are vellum and cardstock. Very, very cute. I'm loving these little stars. And I bet you could go in. Do y'all remember? Oh, I think it was Sweet Rush was the collection from Vicki Boutin. And she had those little hearts that were layered on top of each other. Yep. Look, if you fold those up a little bit, now you have this super, super cute dimensional piece. And you can also probably do those over here too. But anyway, so Vicki Boutin had those little hearts that were layered like that. And I love that. And I love seeing that idea translated into something different as well as the tags and then the stars. We've got an alphabet, and I think this alphabet is getting bigger as it goes down the page, because I really feel like this W and X and Y and Z is way bigger than the A. But these are puffy stickers. All right, now we're going to talk about this, because this really, when I opened this up, I was like, wait, what? Time out. So they're calling this an embellishment pack. And it has 3 different things in it. And we're going to open it up and we're going to take a deep look at this. Because this, to me, was a very interesting concept. It has several things mixed together that could be used as embellishments. So these are epoxy stickers inside wooden pieces. And they all come with adhesive on the back, which I think is so smart, because trying to get adhesive on stuff, oh, y'all. You have 2 different sizes. You have a big one and a little one. Lots of different icons. Great to do clusters with. Then we have some epoxy buttons. From the looks of it, the centers come out. Hold on, where's my pick? Where is my pick? All right, so it looks like from the back side that these centers come out. Am I dreaming that? They're not punching through, but it sure does look like it on the back. Maybe that, oh, you know what that's doing? Ah, I get it. I get it. So it's creating the tiniest little hole that's going to allow the tiniest little bit of color to come up through. So it's going to differentiate that surface. So stinking smart. Yep, that's exactly what that is. And then we have this. And I was like, wait a minute. These are trims. And that's exactly what they are. Look at how cool this one is. It's like those little pom-pom balls, but they're so soft. And then there's this great twisted twine. And then this one reminds me of crepe paper, but it's in a color that works with the kit. This to me was ingenious. Give me a bunch of things that coordinate together that I can use I was trying to see if this gave me any information. It does not. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Give me some things that I'm going to use that coordinate with the kit that I don't have to go buy a bunch of. Like if I were to go into the fabric store and try to get that cute little pom-pom stuff, you know, like this, and they sell it by the yard. Well, I know a yard is 3 feet, but is 3 feet too much, or is it going to be not enough? Am I going to like it? Am I not going to like it? Is it going to be too thick? But they've given me just enough to play with that I can decide if that's something I want to go investigate. Now, the one thing I do kind of wish is that they had given me some measurements. And that's fine. I mean, I can measure it before I go to use it. But that would have been a nice added bonus, because if I really love it and I want to do more of it, oops, that's sticking. It would be very, very nice to know how big it was. But again, I love this kit. It is the only one that I pay for monthly. I am doing Heidi Swap's, what's it called? It's not Stop the Blur, because I'm not doing the memory book thing. The stamps. Oh, Stamp Society. There it is. Woo, brain function. I am doing Stamp Society again. I found that I was missing and going ahead and ordering the stamps, so I have decided to do that again. So there are now 2 monthly things that I get. But the Hip Kit Club is really, really the big one. It's the one that I'm really loving. And I'm loving how everything works together. And I'm loving how I don't have to stop and think. They've already done that for me. They have put all of the things together so that I don't have to think about it. And it's in a monthly kit. So this was September's kit. It's called A New Day. When I looked last, it was still available. Some of the add-on pieces have sold out. We should be seeing what October is here pretty soon. It is the 3rd day of October, so I would expect sometime between now and October 5th for us to see that. And I'm hoping to get this video up tonight, so that my date matches. But anyway, so if you're watching this after October 5th, the October kit should be up, hopefully. I don't work for them. I would love to be on their design team, I'm not going to lie. But I don't work for them, so I don't have any inside knowledge. I'm just guessing based on every other month that we have at least seen the kit first couple of days of October. So I am so glad that you were here. I love unboxing this stuff and showing it to you guys. I love going through it and really digging into it and the different papers and things that were sent. And then the challenge of making myself get busy. Because, you know, life. So, my friends, thank you for being with me. Excuse me. There's the voice. You can tell I'm still not 100%. Voice is very choppy. But I am glad that you were here and that you hung with me. And I'm going to go drink some hot tea. But until we're together again, go make some memories. Bye-bye.